Hello and welcome. Hey, this is the Wednesday morning oil trade. So you probably know this, but if you don't, every Wednesday morning there's a worldwide inventory report that comes out, and it creates some real tremendous volume at 7:30, and I mean exactly 7:30. So watch what's going to happen on the screen. We're already in this trade. I'm predicting that this is going to go up. I'm looking for the. You can see I've got a stop set up there. Got to stop it set at the bottom just in case, and there it goes. Bam. So at 7:30 exactly, wham. Now, folks, that can go either way. I don't necessarily advocate that you try and play this candle. I'm on a 1 minute time frame. It's an extremely advanced trade. However, if you can see right now, I'm up $5,200 in this trade with only 10 contracts. I've traded this trade with 20, 30 contracts before. The problem is that when you have a stop set, you've got to hope that your stop is going to hold. You got to be very careful because potentially it might not. And if that were the case, then it could be a disastrous result. But on this particular trade, as you can see, I'm well ahead in it, about 6,700. And I'm actually predetermined that I'm not going to go any further than the line that you see at the top of the screen. And just a moment, you're going to begin to see this is going to be getting more and more in focus. And I just want you to keep an eye on where we're at in the trade. Remember, it's 10 contracts. So if you had an account of $30,000, $40,000, could you safely trade 10 contracts? You got to be very cautious with it. You could do it, but what I want you to see with this is the result of what can be accomplished in this space in basically 3 or 4 minutes. Because remember, we're 1 minute candles, so we're only into this trade now about 1 minute and 35, 40 seconds. That first candle has gone up. There's been a little bit of a price failure. We're hanging around $5,000, and I got to be honest with you at this point. The only thing I'm thinking is this going to retreat, or is it going to finish the move off? And at this point, right where we're at right here, when I think back of what my mind was going through, I was pretty happy to see this candle right here you're looking at come out and begin to go the direction I wanted it to. But now it's heading the wrong direction, and I was sort of wondering, should I stop this trade? I didn't. I held on to it. And in the end, I was really just looking for 5,000 or so. I mean, you'd like to think you could get 50 points out of this trade. It actually moved. It had already moved 60, 65 points, retreated a little bit. So I felt like it was very possible to do. By the way, if you're watching this video and you're wondering, is this something I can learn? You absolutely can learn this. Like I said, this is an extremely advanced trade. There's actually a couple, 2 or 3 different ways to trade it. Now, right now, you're seeing me move my stop in because I've made my decision. I'm not giving the money back. So if it comes and stops me out at this point, I'll just take what I get. Would I like to get more? Absolutely. If it takes off and goes further, fine. But I'm now in a basic OCO situation. One or the other is going to get me. It's either going to go down and stop me out, or we're going to go up, make a little bit more and stop me out. But I am not giving this money back. As you're going to see in just a minute, I began eventually just to not believe it was going to get to where I was hoping it would go, and I'm going to flatten the trade. Right now we're up $6,100. But getting back to what I was saying, can you learn this? Absolutely. Absolutely. If we've never talked before, if we've never done any trading together, this is something that you're not going to learn in a day, you're not going to learn in a week. But this oil market, if you're committed to it, as you can see now, I'm on the flatten button, and I'm really thinking I would like to get 6,000 out of this trade. And I'm watching. Got 2 candles that the price has failed dramatically. Bingo, out of the trade, but $5,700, $5,800 to the good. So appreciate you tuning in, and that's how it works. $5,800 in about 4 minutes.